How are you doing? I am so excited. Yeah, my husband is practicing. I'm so excited. Today I went and I got some herbs: dill, tarragon, catnip, cilantro, dill, peppermint, rosemary, and thyme. And I went ahead and got a 72 tray, and I'm gonna use it for the herbs. And then I have hyacinth bean. Some of them are sprouting already in the water. And this is nasturtium. Look how pretty that is. Cream and burgundy. That's gonna be so pretty in the garden. And because I put it in the veggie garden, it helps with pests. It's supposed to. Helps with pests, and it's edible. And then the black pearl pepper. It's an ornament one. It's a really hot pepper, but it's very pretty. Pretty leaves, pretty pearl, black pearl. And then I have cypress vine that I used on my arbor last year. It didn't get very big, but it did go up. It did, I think. It went to the top of the arbor, but I want to get it going again and add another one because it's kind of thin, not very plush. I do have a clematis coming, a real pretty one, so we'll just work it out. So anyway, I'm going to start with the herbs first, and then I have pleurisy root, and it probably won't bloom for a couple years, but I want to get it started. And sow seeds 10 to 12 weeks before the last frost, and we're right about in there. So, and the same with the erngwam, 10 to 16 weeks before last frost, and that's definitely in our time. And one's blue glitter, and the other one is white glitter. So I'm gonna put them up along a fence. I think they'll be real pretty. And they'll take probably a year or two to really show their pretty color. And then the mahogany splendor, it's a hibiscus, and it doesn't have any blooms on it. It's the leaves is what's showy leaves. So, but in here I was just cutting back everything. I cut my begonias back. I'm pretty sure they're not going to probably make it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just leave them here. I'll put them out in the spring when it's nice, sunny, and warm, and see if they even try to grow back. My hyacinth bean, it's an annual. These are annuals, but I doubt it will come back, but I'm going to be seeding some too. And I watered this one. I hope I can just take it in and maybe it'll come out of it. But there's just some things that all the geraniums I threw out and stuff. So we'll just see what happens. You know, it's like I'm not going to be doing anything with these containers right now anyway. So might as well just let it go and see what happens. And if by chance, if it's a blessing for them to start growing again, that's great. But if not, then it just don't. My two hardy hibiscus, I think they're looking okay. And this is an annual hibiscus, and I cut it back, and we'll just see what happens with it too. So, but right now I need to get busy. I want to get busy and get some of these seeds in. Oh, this is so exciting. It's about that time. Okay, you know what? I may start with these that I have in the water. I'm gonna make sure I get those in. So I'm gonna get a. Let's see what I got here in my tote. See what happens. Let me get my dirt out. That might help too. I'm gonna put see what sizes are in here. I want a pretty good size pots for some of those because that way they can just grow and grow until I'm ready to put them in the ground. So maybe something like that. And nasturtium, I might use some just 4-inch pots. And the cypress vine, I'll just use some pots. We're going to have a lot here to take in. And let's see. I know I have some bigger pots. Oh, here they are. They're up here on the shelf. And it depends on how much dirt I have. I kind of used up some of my dirt in the fall and like repotting the tree and stuff like that, so I'm hoping I have enough to do a lot of this. I do want to get the herbs in. Got them a nice little case here, and this way the herbs will be all in one place. And I have lots of seed coming still. The seed buying never ends, I don't think. I don't know. I think I'm done. I did want some carnations. I wanted some real carnations, you know, normal size carnations. Oh, this feels like it's, yes, it is. Icy. It's not icy, it's just kind of frozen. Let me see how this, my other half bag of seed starter soil, if it's like that. I may use it out of the bag. And doggone it. I might just throw in here what is loose and water it, not so frozen. I kind of figured this because we got some really cold weather, very cold, -10. So let's see what happens when I put a little bit water, room temperature water on it. See, I might get enough dirt to do it. It's pretty cold. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pot up some of these seeds. I hope it's okay. I hope it'll work. Because it's really cold. Let me just see how that other bag was wet anyway. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? That's for sure. Well, I'm going to put some soil in here. And I'm going to put some seed in here. My first seeds of the season. I'll put one there. One there. They're going to get warmed up pretty quick. So, and I'll have to repot these once they grow up a little bit. I think well, I better get another one. I want to put this in front of the heater. Pull it back a little bit and let it sit up here. Okay, I'm going to get one of these. You just want your soil wet enough when you grab it and squeeze it, it's not dripping water. You just want it to where it's wet, but not sopping wet. Okay, that's it. Alright. I'm going to put it in front of the heater too. Let it warm up. Okay, one down. I made my tags too, so I better do that. Where are you? That's for the... There you are. So what you guys doing? Are you starting anything early like me? You know, I can't wait. I just can't wait. But when it's so cold, like yesterday it was so cold, there's no way I would be standing out here doing this. It's just too much. Okay, let's do these because they're starting to sprout. The hyacinth bean. I'm going to get a big one for it because it is I'll probably put them pretty much together. These are the seed that I harvested this year. Okay. Here we go. Let me see if I can just pour them on there. They're kind of cool looking. They've got like a little slit right here. And I don't know if that's where I'm assuming that's where they sprout out of. But I got lots of seed. Not a lot. I got quite a bit of seed for it. Enough for me. Oops. Just sticking them in there a little bit. And not too deep. I'm just putting them in easy. Oops. No, you have to go in there. You can't stay on my finger. It wouldn't be a good thing. You wouldn't grow very well. Oh, my kitties, they still do not like Gimpy. And Gimpy is such a sweet cat. He wants to play. And they're just hissing. Yesterday, they ganged up on him. Simba took a at him. And Lucy jumped down and started hissing and oh, it's terrible. And he's so, you can tell he's kind of sad that he can't make friends with the kitties, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And I'm thinking maybe, you know, I've had 2 boy cats and I've had 2 girl cats. And I'm thinking maybe it's the gender, you know, maybe girl cats don't want boy cats around them and vice versa. I don't know. Don't know. But I'm hoping eventually they kind of settle down and stop all that. Lucy's a mean cat anyway. She's just mean. Okay, that was my hyacinth bean. Where'd you go? Don't be hiding from me. And you know what? I read that fresh thyme and fresh rosemary, you spread it around the top of your dirt on your plants, and then at the bottom where the drainage is, You spread that around and the gnats will stay away. I'm going to try it. That's why I got the herbs. But the thing of it is, they might not be up enough in time. But once the nursery's open, I'm going to look for some rosemary and thyme. And she also said that she burns peppermint oil around her plants too. Helps keep them away. I'm going to try that. You know, I'll try anything. Nope. My dang lisianthus didn't grow, but it's in a warmer room, and it's getting more air, breeze, and it's also under grow lights in the dining room. So I think it'll be maybe it'll sprout. I don't know. I did get some lisianthus seed from somebody else, and it's coming. And I don't think it's pelleted. And pelleted might be my problem. So I don't know. We'll just have to work it out and see what happens. That dang lisianthus, it don't like me at all. Does not like me. Remember the first year that I tried growing it? And I had one plant. Put it in the garden. It ended up being a snapdragon. It turned into a dang snapdragon on me. I don't know if you remember that or if you've been with me that long, but that's been like a couple years ago. So, yeah. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. But you know, I've really never had problems growing too much of anything. But that lisianthus, one of these days I'm going to get it. I am going to get it. So, let's see, I need, this is for the black pearl pepper. I'm just going to put some in here. I'm going to make you know what, I'll use small ones, because that way it won't take much room. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I can't wait till spring. I know, I don't want to wish my life away either, but I just love the warm weather. It makes you feel good. Get out in the sunshine. You know, you don't hurt as much. And, you know, it's just nice. You can get out and watch your flowers grow and your veggies and the birds and the hummingbirds and the butterflies. Them bees, them honeybees here are different, and they'll come after you. We didn't have those in when we lived in Kansas. I think that, I don't know. I think it's a different breed out here, but I got stung a couple times with them, and one got in my hair, and I didn't know it, you know. Not my fault he got in my hair. You know, I don't have eyes in the top of my head, but he stung me anyway. It's so nice to be back out here again. I've been in here every day. I have to reset my heater, but you know, it's in and out real quick because it's cold. Heater's done pretty good, but when it gets down to minus in the minuses, it's just like you can't, nothing you can do about that. Okay, I want to take the, I used to have a little drainer. What did I do with it? Hard telling. Used to have a little strainer I used to use for, it's probably in the greenhouse. That's probably where it's at. Oh well. I'm going to try to just put these in my hand. Drain the water. We're going to do about 3 in here. These grow real easy, and they're so pretty. This year I'm going to put them in the ground. I'm going to see if they'll grow back every year. I don't know. It does get pretty cold here, but I'm hoping for global warming here again. It's like when we had the when we had the motorcycle shop. My husband built, and he's a mechanic technician, worked on bikes, and so we opened up our own shop. And boy, it seemed like, every year was really nice during the winter. We had really mild winters, and it was nice. Except one year we did get a lot of snow, about 11 inches, but that was about it. But most of the time the guys could ride almost all winter long. Oh, except for that one time. We would always do our Toys for Tots ride, and the first Sunday of November. And usually it's pretty nice, clear through like December. It's usually pretty nice, but oh boy, that day it was like 32 degrees. And usually we would go down to like about 4 different bars and then come back, and then we'd have where they buy tickets, and if your ticket's drawn, you win, something. And but anyway, it was 32 degrees, and we decided, well, let's just go to one bar and back, and it was like 6 miles away. And then we had one guy go, well, let's just go the long way since we're not going to do all the bars. Okay. And halfway there, I was like, whoever thought this was a good idea? Oh my goodness, it was so cold, so cold. You couldn't dress enough. But oh, we had so much fun. Met so many wonderful people having that business. It was great. Goodness, I have a lot of seed. I probably shouldn't have did all of these. I'm going to have to do a lot of potting. Yeah. There's a lot of peppers there. Well, if you follow along much with me, you know I always go overboard. I always have things to give away. And people, they like to donate and stuff, so I always keep a jar so they can donate if they want to, and if they don't, that's fine. But they like to, bring me other plants or flowers or something too. They do some trading and stuff, and that's fun too. I like trading, with different things that I don't have. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Oh my goodness. I'll make it an even 8. I'm going to fit all the rest of these in there. These come up so pretty. They're nice for winter interest. That's kind of like the main thing. You can put them in arrangements and stuff like that. Makes it a real nice bouquet or arrangement. Uh-oh, there's a ton of them there. Alright, we'll see what them do. Getting a little noisy. Alright, let's see if 8 will fit on here. Let's not be so obnoxious, will ya? There we go. Alright. There's 1, 2. Alright. Black pearl pepper is done. I don't know why I think I have to put the whole pack in, But you know what? Maybe somebody else will want some. Let's see what we can do here. This shouldn't take much dirt, the time and stuff, because it's going to be smaller cells. Smaller cells. Okay, let's see if I can get some of this in here. Alright, let's see. I know. I got a hammer. let's get this wet down. It's holding together pretty good. Needs a little bit more water, I think. Oh, keep it from getting dirty. Yeah, with my dirty hands, right? Alright, well, this is kind of a composted seed starter soil, but I love it. I don't know about you guys, and I know a lot of people like it, but that coconut core and that stuff, I don't like it. It doesn't feel like soil to me, and you know, everybody's got their likes and dislikes, and I just didn't like it much. So, and I always felt like it dried out a lot faster or something. And then it's hard to get it wet again sometimes all the way through. So, that's my opinion. I know there's people that love it. So, do as you want, because what works for you. That's just me, my opinion. So, no, don't, you know, I'm not digging on it or anything else, because there's a lot of people that like it. So, let's see. This, blah, 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 blah. These seed grew like 3 times the size as what they were. These were little tiny seeds. And this is the cypress vine. I usually get the espoma. If I'm not using this, I use the espoma seed starter. So, there we go. There's the cypress. Yay. I'll put some dirt on top of this. We are planning to probably put a little bit of insulation in here and see if that helps. That's about all we can do. Maybe tighten up some boards or something. I don't know. Try to find the cracks, and I know I didn't spell that right, but I'll know what I mean. I'll know what I got. Except, that's not always true. I won't always know, because I planted something this fall, some seed, around that little fence. And I don't remember what it was. I have no clue. I cannot remember what it was that I spread out there. I guess we'll see what comes up. Yes, we will see. Isn't this so pretty? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see it in real person. It's so pretty. It's like a cream, a yellowish cream and burgundy. That's very classy looking. Very pretty. So, and I have some of the other ones too, like the orange and red. I have some of those too. Okay, you know what? I think it's time to do the herbs. Let's get them herbs done. Yes. Take that. And this. Yes. Here we go. Soil is nice and wet, not too wet. And I'm just going to throw fistfuls up here and just kind of just go over the top with it. Can't wait to start my geraniums, and I have some cabbages I want to start too. Cabbages. I start cabbage and some of the Salanova lettuce that my husband loves. It's a good lettuce, really good lettuce. Just can't wait to get going again. We gotta spray. We really have to spray here. It's so buggy, it's awful. It's really, really, really buggy. Way too many bugs, so it is, you have to do it sometimes. You have to do it. But we'll do it before we put anything in the ground and let it sit. And then I can hopefully keep it up with the BT. BT works really good, but last year, man, I was going through bottle after bottle after bottle. And then at the end, I ran out and I said, I'm not buying any more this year. I'm not buying no more this year. I'll buy some next year. They were the ones that made it, the Brussels sprouts that made it at the end of fall. They were so nice looking. They were nice sized, just beautiful. But you cut it open and there's a worm. I'm like, wow. It was just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've never had a 72 cell tray. So when I seen this, I'm like, I'm going to get me one. I think it's kind of nice to have. Okay. I'm going to kind of... I'm running out of room. Just kind of bounce it to where it gets filled in good. Hope the herbs do good in here. Okay, I'm going to, how many seeds are in here? Milligrams by milligrams. I just wanted to know how many seeds. Okay, I'm going to wipe my hands off because I got too much dirt. And here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is working kind of crazy. I was going to put it on time warp, but maybe I can do it on my editing. I don't know. Okay, this is time. Boy, there's a lot of little seeds in there. A lot of little seeds. I'm going to put a couple in there. What is that? You're not supposed to be in here. There you go. Okay. That's time. And then what if I do rosemary, and then peppermint, and then the next one. No. I'm going to take the catnip and the cilantro out. Okay. This will be, looks like it was peppermint. Alright. We'll do 2 rows of each one of those. And then I'll release y'all for the day, okay? Let's do, let's see. This was what? Rosemary. Two rows of rosemary. And put a couple, whoops, there's 4. Just a couple, 3 in each one. Come on, rosemary and thyme. Let's get that gnat impellent. Please. There's a lot of herbs I've never grown. I've never grown thyme and I've never grown rosemary. I think it's time that I did that. And peppermint. Do the peppermint. Ooh, them are almost like dust. Little dust. Okay, let's do this. Oh, tiny, tiny, tiny. I've always been good with catnip, and I do have some peppermint, chocolate peppermint out here, and in a container. So, alright, now, dill, the mammoth dill. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. I tried to pick out, all the dill is pretty. I tried to pick out the ones that I really liked the best, but it was a hard decision, but I did it. Let's see here. I have an intuition that, oh, these are like nice and big. I've never done dill, so this will be fun. This should be fun. Okay, where'd you go? There. Oops, that's a lot. Okay. A little bit much. That might not be too bad, but okay, that should be good. No, not on my fingers, please. Okay, I'll just put a little dirt back over it. And then we have the dill bouquet. Bouquet dill, that's pretty. Just about the same. Like I said, I couldn't decide, so I got two. And there was another one that was pretty too, but I'm like, maybe next year we'll do a different one. Almost done here. There. There's a lot of seed on there, but hey, you know what? Not every seed, a lot of times a lot of seeds don't take, so they should grow. And the tarragon. I've heard a lot of good things about tarragon. I can't remember what it was. The leaves of tarragon are thin, blade-like, and highly aromatic. They are spicy, sweet, and used in cold meat, sauces, eggs, cheese, and fish. Tarragon makes good flavoring for vinegar when leaves are steeped for 2 weeks, then strained. That'll be fun. Check these out. Good deal. These will be fun. Ooh, little tiny. Back to the little tiny ones. Little tiny. Okay, let me get some more. I did not read the instructions on these. I just know that I wanted to get them going because I wanted to see if that, if it can keep them gnats away, but it'll probably, the harvest time is not until like 80 days, 60 to 80 days on these, so they're not probably gonna be much help this year, but you know, I don't know. Okay, that's all done, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. They're pretty wet, so I'm not gonna, I'm trying to put it, set them into the dirt, and I might do this, just set a little bit of dirt on top of them because they keep coming back on my finger, picking them up on my finger. That way they'll be covered slightly. They'll still get the sun, I'm sure. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.